Hi, this is Nanette Hosenfeld with the Great Basin Fire Potential Briefing for Tuesday, June 28th, 2016. Over the next few days, we are expecting some fire potential impacts, mainly in the form of dry lightning. We'll see some isolated dry storms today in Arizona and across portions of southern Utah and Nevada, and those will move north and west Wednesday through Friday. Moisture will increase from the southeast moving into the week, and so across the southern part of the areas, storms will trend wetter towards the end of the week. Further north, these storms will be a mix of wet and dry. With these thunderstorms in the forecast, fire activity is expected to increase, and a high risk has been issued for certain areas. Over the past 24 hours, there was some precipitation to the south of the area. You can see the northern and central parts of Arizona received some precipitation, and there was a bit of lightning in the same area. Also interesting to note is a little bit of lightning overnight. This occurred over central and eastern Nevada. There was a few new fires that started yesterday, some light initial attack, along with some ongoing larger fires. Over the past 30 days, we've been hotter and drier across much of the area. This image on the left shows how temperatures over the past 30 days compare to normal, and pretty much anything in the yellow and orange and red is above normal. So you can see pretty much the entire Great Basin has been above normal over the past 30 days. This image here on the right shows how precipitation compares to normal. And there are areas in Nevada that are above normal. However, much of the rest of the Great Basin has been at or below normal over the past 30 days. So really a hot and dry period that we've been in over the past 30 days. And that's kind of the setup that we'll talk about moving into this lightning event. Fuel conditions your ERCs are on the rise, as you would expect with the hotter and drier weather. We have seen ERCs rising significantly. Many areas are in the 80th to 90th percentile range, and most areas are trending upwards. Live fuel moistures are decreasing. All three charts on the right illustrate the decline in live fuel moisture that we have seen across the Great Basin. The satellite image this morning shows high pressure over the Great Basin with some moisture moving in to the southern part of the Great Basin, and this high pressure will slowly shift east over the next few days, allowing moisture to move north into the area. This afternoon we are highlighting southern parts of the Great Basin for lightning potential. We're expecting lightning coverage to be mainly across southern Utah and southern Nevada, and many of these storms will be dry this afternoon. The image on the left shows the forecast areas of thunderstorms. Again, greatest coverage will be across the southern part of the Great Basin where there is more moisture in place. The image on the right shows relative humidity. This is a forecast for this afternoon from the National Weather Service. And despite the forecast for thunderstorms, there are still quite a few areas in that 15 to 20% range this afternoon. As we move into Wednesday, moisture will continue to spread north across the Great Basin. Significant fire potential impacts are expected with this lightning across much of Utah and portions of eastern Nevada. On Wednesday afternoon, you can see from the forecast precipitation on the left, pretty much all of Utah and portions of eastern Nevada will see thunderstorms develop. Across southeastern Utah, we will see more wetting rain where moisture is deep. As we move into Thursday, much of that moisture remains in place. However, the moisture will be increasing from the south, and so you can see over here on our significant fire potential forecast, we're really highlighting further north into the Great Basin, as areas further south and east will likely be seeing wet thunderstorms. Here is a surface forecast for Thursday. Relative humidities will increase significantly across southern and eastern Utah moving into Thursday, and storm coverage will increase into portions of Idaho by Thursday afternoon. The 3-day precipitation accumulation forecast shows how storms are expected mainly across the southern part of the Great Basin over the next 3 days, and really moving towards the middle of the week we will see those greater precipitation amounts mainly in southern and eastern Utah. As we move into Friday, there is a potential for a bit of dry air to make its way into the western part of the state, or into the western part of the area, and as a result we'll see thunderstorm coverage begin to shift eastward on Friday. That trend will continue into Saturday with drying across the west, though storms are still expected to continue across the eastern part of the Great Basin. And finally, as we move into Sunday, you can see that drying trend continue. And on Monday, further drying is expected. No real thunderstorms forecast for Monday, as we will see drier conditions. As far as precipitation accumulation in the Friday to Saturday time period, you can kind of see the precipitation outlines shifting east. That's when we're expecting that drier air to make its way into the Great Basin. But really, starting today through Saturday, we will see thunderstorms over at least part of the Great Basin. Finally, in the 8 to 14 day period, the Climate Prediction Center is calling for above normal temperatures across the area and normal to a bit below normal precipitation across the Great Basin. So that's it. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us. Our information is on the screen, and you can also find us on Twitter. Thanks.